Good morning. Today is Wednesday, November the 22nd. The time right now is 9 o'clock in the morning. And overnight market has been pretty quiet. Basically, there was no major updates in terms of economic data release, except for the CPI number released for Canada, which did not come, which came in within expectation. It was cooler than expected, but it did not have a major impact, unlike what we saw last Tuesday when the US CPI numbers was released. So we can see that the impact on the markets has been very minimal. We can see equity markets ease off a little bit ahead of tomorrow's Thanksgiving holidays in the States. So do remember, tomorrow the United States markets are closed for trading, and the high traded so far is 35,305 in the micro E-mini Dow Jones futures, and also in the S&P 500, the micro E-mini S&P 500 pulls back to a low, which is at 4,536 even, and this is very much a very small minor pullback. There is likely the possibility of further pullback to test the near-term swing low at 4,501. So do look out for the possibility of a further push downwards before the market stabilize and come rolling back possibly into next week's trading. And in the Nasdaq 100 micro E-mini futures, we can see that prices are also easing off. There is a possibility we can see further losses ahead. The low traded last night was 15,912, and likely, like I say, if we get a minor bounce followed by another dip, I think the 15,824.5 is likely to hold. So do look out for that possibility. Okay? And over in Asia, the Nikkei actually managed to rise this morning, although it did fall last night. You can see that the low traded this morning is at 33,120 in the futures contract in Osaka. So this is laying the groundwork for a possible three-wave pullback to what's possibly towards the 32,670 to 32,800 levels over time. So this is likely to be seen to be a possible technical pullback targeting the 32,800 at the minimum. And over in Hong Kong, prices are not open yet. So the market is not open yet in that sense. So the market is based on yesterday's trading, dipped back to 17,828, 628, with the possibility that it will basically trade within the 18,000 to the 17,000 levels. And over in the dollar, we can see dollar actually continues to dip with a low at 103.07 before the market bounced last night. So this rebound that we see in the dollar index is likely to perhaps take the market towards the 104 levels, and let's see whether that is the case. And if that is the case, I think there is a possibility of a short position because I do see further weakness ahead in the dollar index. And if that's the case, we can see that the euro dollar has also been pulling back. Basically, the market is under profit taking going into the Thanksgiving holidays tomorrow. Overnight, we can see that the low traded in the euro versus the dollar touches 109 even, and this will probably see the market continue to drift lower, perhaps to 108.25 levels. Sterling was strong because it stays elevated. There was hardly any dip, although there was some minor profit taking. The high trade is 125, almost 60 levels, and this is again the first barrier to higher prices. This market must clear a 125.46 to 125.88 levels before it can be challenged at a 126. So look for further gains in the sterling based on the chart itself. And over in Aussie stays also quite elevated. We can see price traded just under the 66 cents level to 0.6590, and is coming back to the 0.6560 levels. Market looks very well supported, so we will probably have to see further gains ahead, but any kind of pullback is likely to be contained to about 0.64 half. Over in dollar Canadian, market looks a little bit vulnerable, but right now, for now, the market has not have a major reaction. Low traded last night was 136.81, pretty flattish if you ask me. There's a risk that the market may go down towards the 136 level over time. Over dollar yen, I think dollar yen is having a bit of a rebound after dropping more than 200% from the initial drop from near the 152 levels, and this is very impulsive. So any kind of rebound is likely to be seen to be a selling opportunity. If the market can trade into the 149 levels, 149 levels, I think it will offer some kind of selling possibility for another dip below 147. So do look out for further losses in the dollar versus the yen. And in the precious metals, we can see gold prices elevated. Prices are back above $2,000 at the high last night at $2,007.65. Currently trading just under the 2,000 levels at $1,997.25. So you can see gold market looks very, very supportive. There is a possibility market may gun above the $2,009.50 towards the next level of resistance at $2,039 to $2,053. Over in silver, silver also stays elevated. You can see that market remains very robust. Very likely the market will gun for $25 over time. And over in Bitcoin, this is where the market have a big move last night. Last night, the big news in the crypto space is that CZ, the CEO of Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the United States, has pleaded guilty to charges of money laundering by the Security Exchange Commission. And as part of his P bargaining, he and his company will be fined a total of $4 billion, and CZ would have to leave Binance. He must not be seen to be involved in the exchange from here onwards. So that was part of the price that he paid for being the largest exchange in the United States. And this is possibly clearing the way for some kind of approval for the spot BTC ETF license, because Binance, because of its dominant position in the States, is seen to be a threat. Okay, for some reason they see that as a threat, and so he has been taking CZ and Binance has been taken to the cleaners, and now that they are down $4 billion, this have a negative impact on the news market. And overnight we can see BTC actually fell from just above the support line here, and now it's trading way below it. The low traded this morning is 35,658, and there's a possibility if we get any kind of bounce, it's likely to be kept below the support and resistance line, and further losses is actually quite a real possibility. The first area of major support is 34,100 to 34,740, and if this level fail to hold and the market continue to slide below 33,000, it is most likely heading towards the 30,000, which is the origin of the move before the market kick higher to test the 38,000. So 30,000 is a real possibility going forward. To watch out for this move. And in the meantime, this is all I have for you. Now remember, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so tonight the market is going to be pretty thin going into the eve of Thanksgiving trading. So bye-bye, take care.